Today we're taking Vivid Vases on a wild afternoon picnic. With the beautiful roses and soft colors of the Afternoon Picnic Designer Series paper, how wild can we go with the Vivid Vases stamp? I'm going to show you in just a moment. Welcome to StampingSmiles.com. I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 13 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. On a 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece of very vanilla cardstock, I stamped the Vivid Vases stamp with Basic Gray Classic Stampin' Pad ink. And I chose Basic Gray for two reasons. One, because it's permanent. I needed an ink that wouldn't bleed when I colored the flowers. And Basic Gray over Basic Black because I wanted a softer look. And so I have that permanent ink with softer than the dark black. And there was another bonus. It coordinates with the Afternoon Picnic Designer Series paper. And so then I got out my many marvelous markers and chose the colors that'll coordinate. And Crushed Curry is one of them. And so I do love to watercolor, but these flowers were nice and small, and so it was easy to just be able to get in here and color real quickly with the markers because we're busy. We like things that are quick to do. I'm going to show you what I did with my Wisteria Wonder. I was coloring in the flowers. Okay, so it's just really fast and easy to do. Barely have to touch them with the tips. But I didn't like all that white space, but I didn't want them real dark. So I got out my aqua painter, so still using my markers, and then just filled this in. And so now I have that soft purple, and then I have the definition of each of the petals. After coloring my flowers with the many marvelous markers, with a little bit of help with the aqua painter for some shading, it was time to get wild with my vases. And I chose this pattern from the Afternoon Picnic Designer Series paper. And look how in just one strip we can give each vase a different pattern. So I cut that strip, and what we need to do now is take our Vivid Vases stamp, and with the Basic Gray Stampin' Right marker, and that's what I stamped the vases in to start with, the Vivid Vases. And so this is going to coordinate, and when I cut them out, it's going to look seamless. It's just going to be beautiful. But first we have to get them stamped on to the pattern. Well, here's the problem. My X-ray vision goggles are in the shop, so I can't see through wood. And so I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Majig. And here's how you use this. We have our handle, and this is an imaging sheet. We're going to butt this up into that quarter so it's touching the top and the side. So butt that up, and we're going to stamp it. And now we put the handle aside for just a bit, and this is our positioner. So we're going to put this on here and just rotate it however we want it. I didn't like the dots. Can you see that? Just going straight up and down. I'd like them to go crosswise so I can place this just where I want it. And then I bring back the handle because this is going to tell us where to position that stamp. Okay, so we do need to re-ink our stamp because I want it darker than it would be after stamping it already on that imaging sheet. So I'll quickly color this back in with our Stampin' Right marker. So our imaging sheet is there. Now we're ready to remove this, keeping our handle in place. I'm going to huff to revitalize that ink because it was drying, because it's a water-based ink, and I was talking, and stamp. Now look, we have this just where we want it. And I'm going to repeat that for all 5 vases, and then cut this out with our paper snips. I'm going to cut along the outside because I want to preserve that basic gray line. And the paper snips make it just so easy to go around corners and do this detail cutting. Isn't this pretty? Okay, so tell me, when you looked at the beautiful roses and elegant patterns of the Afternoon Picnic Designer Series paper, did you really see that paired with the cutesy Vivid Vases stamp? Well, look, we did it. We've gone wild with both of those. Each of the vases has a different pattern. And then we have another pattern from the same paper. That's keeping it coordinated but fun. And along here we have a strip of Wisteria Wonder, and I punched it with the scallop edge border punch, and then our taffeta pear pizzazz ribbon to finish that off. You know, if you enjoy getting stamping tips like I did with the Aqua Painter and the Mini Marvelous markers, you're going to want to join my mailing list. Just go to www.stampingsmiles.com and you'll see the sign up box in the upper right corner, and join my mailing list so you can get my monthly newsletters with my stamping tips, stamping techniques, and or tutorials. And that's absolutely free. So just go now to www.stampingsmiles.com to get on my mailing list. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.